and Abdon Prats both scored. And already in offensive duties and wins the ball back, almost sets Antonio Sanchez on his way, who is then brought down. And just 2 minutes into the game, Pau Cubarsí is shown the first yellow. Today doing such a good job in charge. Balde picks out Rafinha, gets down to the line, runs out of room, and it's going to be a goal kick for Leo. It's in the box, holding off Joan Mojica, tries to twist and turn, trying to lay off the pressed. Mojica now goes long and again.
Under 23,000 spectators, so almost a full house here at Estadio Somos for this exciting match between Barcelona and Mallorca, and you can hear
It's Antonio Sanchez in behind the Barcelona back line. It's a big save down low. The flag is raised for Alejandro Balde. Onto his left foot, raised. Maybe something from the training pitch. It's played short, and it almost finds Rafinha. Thought about the shot, lays it off for Balde. It's going to be another corner. The thing is, Xavi, we talked, obviously may not have the legs, but he's got the availability. Play to the box for Lamine Yamal. He thought about the shot, but couldn't sort. Lamine Yamal cuts onto his left inside the box. It goes down in the box as well. The referee says there's nothing in that. It did look like a fairly... Rafinha's just made his way in there. Put the ball under control, lack of communication at the back, and it's rolled in by Ferran Torres. The shock in the starting lineup. Well, he's only gone and shocked the Mallorca back line. The visitors lead by 1-0. It's a rare mistake at the back from the home side. Ferran Torres, all he had to do was stay on his toes, and he quite simply rolled it in past Leo Roman. It's Mallorca.
There is a killer. Is very, very important for Barcelona. The team know, and that's why he's possibly the player who has been receiving more balls in that area. When the team concede a goal, they just go crazy, and this is the action. It leads to success, and it is.
Pedri there running into space. Mallorca, they're looking today to pick up their third consecutive. Now Lamine Yamal is on the ball on his left foot. For Balde, he is being allowed to push quite a lot, and it's a good ball in. It's hit first time by Ferran Torres. It was on target, parried away by Leo Roman. And Rafinha, Ferran is waiting in the box. It goes back to Lamine Yamal, and he scuffs it first time. Took the shot first time of asking, just put it wide, and he back up to speed. Obviously, even though he starts today.
Yeah, it was a bad impact, bad contact with the ball, and I started from the beginning having all the time to produce. I think he should be calm. And I think at the moment he's doing right, and that's another yellow.
Marc Casado is just coming back into the start. Casado this season, as now the ball is played in behind across the, and obviously will be benched if Murici is fit. Mojica stays on his feet, he plays the ball back in, and the header does come made by Antonio Sanchez just behind Koundé. He plays the cross. Mojica, as now the two collide, and Mojica gets the free kick.
Let's see, Murici.
Ball here for Murici, tries to bring the ball down, ends up taking it a bit far away from the goal. Peña had come off his line. The flag is now raised. Rafinha, he tiptoes into the penalty area. Tries to... Mallorca looking for an equaliser. It's helped on at the front post by... Well, they have to deal with this chance now from Samuel Costa. Olmo plays it into space for Ferran Torres, who just loses his footing on the edge of the box. And the referee under pressure now, gets in the box, tries to play it back, wins it back now for Mallorca, plays it across again. The shot just, he does what Balde did at the other end, plays out calmly from possession, ends up losing the ball and collides with Íñigo Martínez.
And that happened because while he was driving with the ball, he was looking across.
Ferran Torres gets in the box, tries to go for the shot, can only hit the side netting, but again it's Rafinha picking out Ferran Torres. Set pieces taken, it's Íñigo Martínez.
And of course, all of them, or most of them, at the...
One run though for Pablo Maffeo, squares it from Murici, who puts it into the back of an empty net. Flag stays down. Mallorca might just have equalised before the break. We'll need it confirmed, but the goal, without the run from Pablo Maffeo, would not be a thing at all. Even Yago Barrasate is questioning whether it's onside or not.
In the last minute, serious to that, they look more like Mallorca.
It's out here down the left. Tries to play the cross in and get roll. Now goes back onto his right foot. Rafinha lets it roll for Ferran Torres and pulls it wide of the front post. He did well to shift the ball onto his left, but couldn't hit the target. Now Murici tries to get him behind
him. Let's see Ferran.
Here he is on the edge of the box. Again, he goes down. This time collides with Antonio Raillo. And the referee. And it goes round the wall and on target. But Leo Roman is able to. He's in behind the Mallorca backline. He goes down as he is just bundled over by Mojica.
Oh, that's tight also.
Well, the referee upsets the Barcelona captain and he rifles it into the bottom corner. Rafinha back on the score sheet. Without doubt, his best campaign in a Barcelona shirt. And he's now the second top scorer in La Liga, only behind Robert Lewandowski. But it's Mallorca 1, Barcelona 2.
Well, fantastic.
They've now got to work together again. It's a good ball in, and the header goes just wide from Murici. The flag is raised, but that was a sensation. And they did pick up a point in this exact game. It ended 2-2.
I think him playing the same with one striker, but at the same time.
Edri plays in the cross. It's helped on just by all. However, the charge comes here now for Murici. Lays it off, and the shot is well blocked. But again, the offside flag is raised. Now Lamine Yamal, Rafinha asking for the ball at the back post. Favor, but Murici is in behind once again. And he can't take advantage of the chance, but there is Barcelona. Not as effective. Well, here is almost the first.
This is the style of Barcelona this season. We see players receiving balls and a lot of.
Now gets to that ball and wins the duel as well with Yamal. With the outside of his boot, he loves that cross, and it's a brilliant goal. It's helped in to the back of the net by Rafinha. Barcelona's number 11 takes his tally to 11 in La Liga EA Sports. Those two combine once again, Lamine Yamal and Rafinha. It's the cross with the outside of his boots. Everyone goes over to spacing behind, cuts it across. It'll drop for Frenkie de Jong. And it's 4-1 for Barcelona. Gaps open up at the back. So the goals start flooding in here at the Estadio Mallorca. Son Mosh. Hansi Flick is happy with what he's seeing from his side. Frenkie de Jong has just come on off the bench. He's now scored the goal, his first. Left Mojica stood his ground. Now Frenkie across and a tap in. Pau Victor gets his name on the score sheet. The two men who were brought on off the bench have both scored for Football Club Barcelona. And with just about 6 minutes left, Barcelona, out of nowhere really, have got 5 in Palma de Mallorca.
Well, it all happened in the second half, Glenn, when Mallorca, don't ask me